So, as a pig farm owner, there is always this temptation for you to feed your pigs very, very expensive feeds. And the reason why I'm even making this video is because I've seen some people, or will I say some farms, do this. They feed their pigs very, very expensive feed. I was even talking with a one pig farm owner, and he told me that he imports his feeds. In as much as we all want our pigs to grow fast, reach market weight very fast, but we should also be mindful of the profitability. It's of no use that your pig will reach 100 kg in, let's say, 4 to 5 months, according to him, and then you don't make any profit. Instead, you're making losses because of the kind of feeds you use. Now, the feeds that people overseas use, they can use it because they are, well, I say the market allows for them to make profit even with those feeds, because most of the farms abroad are raise their pigs solely on corn and soybean with little maize bran and all that. But here in Nigeria, from my own experience though, I can't say for everyone, but from my own experience, yes, if you use corn and soybean, your pigs will grow fast. But you should also check the profitability aspect. It's of no use feeding your pigs expensive feeds and then making losses at the end of the day. If you want to make profit in pig farming, you must feed your pigs what is affordable and what the market will allow you to make profit from. You must also feed your pigs purely on corn and maize, especially after 3 months. Now, the only time I would advise someone to feed their pigs solely on corn and maize is for the first 3 months, because here on the farm, that's what we do. Most of the times, our pigs eat purely maize and soybean. With other small things, we also add to cut down cost. For the first 3 months, we feed them in the best way we can. But after 3 months, you should start including other things that will cut down your cost, because as pigs, when pigs are small, they eat very little. So that is the stage you should give them very expensive feeds, because of course they eat very little. But when they now begin to eat much, for example, after 3 months, their stomach capacity has become bigger. They can now consume 2 kg, 3 kg. That is when you should also reduce the cost of your feed. Basically, when they are small, they eat less. So your cost of feed can be high to balance it. But when they are now older and can eat more, your cost of feed should be down to balance the equation. If not, you won't make profits. Feed your pigs what you know is sustainable and what you can make profit from. And then you calculate. For example, once we win our pigs here on the farm, for the first 6 weeks, they eat what we call the starter feed, which is basically a mixture of mostly maize and soybean and other things. Now, at that stage, they can eat less. They eat less. Probably they don't even eat up to 0.8 kg per pig for that first 6 weeks. They don't eat, probably in the later stage of the 6 weeks, they can be eating 0.8. But the moment we win them, 0.5, 0.4. Because pigs don't eat more than 7% of their body weight daily. So you can afford to give very expensive feeds because their body requires it. You can't win a pig and you start giving your pig PKs or what they call it, what is this one they call? The brewery spent grain. You can't give that. It will not grow. It will be stunted because the body can't digest the fiber content of those things, because most of these things are fiber. They are mostly fiber, even though they have some little protein and carbohydrates here and there. But we classify them as fiber. So your pigs at that stage don't need those kind of things. They will not grow. So at that small stage, they are spent on feeding them. Then after 2 months, you can start cutting your cost, because they have gotten that foundation. It's just like in building. If your concrete on the foundation is weak, before you even reach the lintel level, the building will collapse. So just like pigs, when they are young, when they are small, you build their foundation, you make it strong, so that once they enter 3 months, you can start bringing in different things that will cut down your cost. But because the foundation of their growth is already strong, they can withstand all those things. They can digest all those things because they have gotten the necessary growth they needed for that first 2 months. So it's very, very important. It's very, very important. So that's what I wanted to share on today's video. In as much as you are trying to fatten your pigs fast, also consider the profitability. Also consider it. It makes no sense using expensive feeds and your animals will grow very well, but you will not make profit. Because don't forget, this is a business. We are not raising show pigs. we are raising slaughter pigs and pigs that will be used for breeding. So that's basically that.